Time for a check of your first alert weather with meteorologist Joe Rook. I was on a walk early today, and man, it heated up like that.
Oh, you snap a finger.
Like, what in the world
snap
is this?
a finger. Dog days.
Yes, it was.
You know, all weekend, that's really been all I've been able to talk about, the heat, hot, dry. But it's changing, and it's a welcome change. Round of applause, I'll tell you. The heat dome, it's just been in control for so many days. It's summer after all. We get this yearly. That doesn't mean we can't quite complain. But what's happening Tuesday into Wednesday? Low pressure, it's sliding in off the coast. Does enough to push this ridge to the east, giving us a chance at moisture and big relief from the heat. Remember today, the third day in a row, we had at least a chance to break the record. High pressure putting a lid on the atmosphere. We got up to 97 at the airport. You can say only because the record in contention was 100 degrees, so that record will hold strong. It survived today. Hey, it stays hot through the remainder of the evening. High pressure is in control, sinking air. Most of us will stay dry. Just a few clouds out there. They may look menacing, but the dry air from high pressure won't allow much in the form of rain to reach the ground. By tomorrow, the pattern's changing. Temperatures are where they should be. That's 80s, low to mid 90s for much of the eastern plains, 70s, 80s for the high country. Many locations within a degree or two of average, but things start to get interesting. By tomorrow evening, a low pressure system that'll develop directly across the plains of Colorado. And as it does that, that gives us our source of lift. So storms will be expected to develop. But watch what happens tomorrow during the evening hours. A cold front sweeps through, and that leads to big changes. Cooler air, we're talking 70s and 80s, follow behind that with a moist easterly upslope flow. And here's exactly what that'll do for your day on Wednesday. We will be looking actually tomorrow, rather, for the chance of large hail, damaging winds. Fort Collins, Greeley, Denver, Castle Rock, all the way up in the northeastern corner. And what we'll see is as the storms develop, they could produce hail, but it won't last long as they move east. Mainly a wind threat is in contention. Here's what I'm alluding to, your long-term pattern that's dominating the forecast. A stalled front remains across Oklahoma and portions of the state. This will be parked all the way through Friday. That means daily rain chances are in the forecast. This is just locking moisture and lift across the state. But Wednesday's a day we will watch. In particular, heavy rain and localized flooding does look to be possible. Some ingredients are in place, just given the persistent upslope flow, dew points, aka moisture, at about 50 to 60 degrees. So we will watch Wednesday closely. There is a good chance much of I-25 and the eastern plains have an elevated chance for some flash flooding concerns, and that really will be the day we watch closely. The other thing that our cold front pushing through does, and this may be not as good, by tomorrow, hey, it'll be a very colorful sunset, but that does have to do with wildfire smoke, and then by Wednesday, decreased air quality. Now, it will be a cloudy, wet day, so if you are trying to venture outside, not all that noticeable, but maybe if you get a peek of sunshine, move your outdoor plans, your outdoor workout inside by Wednesday once again. Hey, super 7-day forecast. We are just about done with the heat, at least for the week ahead. But what I do want to show you is the big time relief on the horizon. Areas in the blue and purple, you're looking upwards 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain for the duration of the week ahead, all the way through Friday. You're also looking at your cooler temperatures, upper 70s, low 80s by Wednesday and Thursday. Hey, enjoy it while you can, our dry stretches, because you blink, the 90s on the back half of the extended forecast.
And we'll keep an umbrella handy.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Joe.